Hello singing friends, welcome back to my channel. Miki here, your friendly neighborhood singing coach. How are you all doing? It is starting to feel like fall around here in the Northeast. It's getting kind of chilly and the leaves are changing. This is my absolute favorite season, although it's a little bit depressing to think that it's gonna get cold really soon. And after all of this unfortunate COVID-related isolation, now to think about being stuck inside because of the weather on top of everything else is a little bit depressing, but I'm excited to listen to some good music with you guys, and that warms my soul, spending time with you all and listening to music together. So today, I'm going to be reacting to a video requested by my viewer, Loris Hassani. This is another Ofra Haza song, and it is called Daw Da Hiya. She sent me a little bit of background information on it. She wrote, the song is called Daw Da Hiya, released in 1992 from the album Kyria. This song features the singer Iggy, and it's in Hebrew, Arabic, and English. It's about an actual story about a girl in Yemen whose name was Daw Da Hiya, and she was promised to a man she didn't love by her family. And so in return, she rebelled and had an affair with the man of her dreams, the man she was really in love with, and became pregnant by him. And then when her relationship was revealed, her religious community sentenced her to death. So it was an honor killing. So the song is protesting against the oppression of women by telling her story. Okay, so let me read you the lyrics as well. It says, back in ancient time, loving was a crime for a single girl like the beautiful Daw Da Hiya. Sisters barred her way, but she couldn't wait. She spurned her father's hand and took her man despite tradition. Her passion drove her wild. Her love was suicide. Love comes with a price. They came for her one night, and her family's shame she had to face, the judge's might. Now she was with child, no one at her side, when the judge declared that she must die, tradition. In a time and place where a woman can't show her face, her life is ruled by men. That shouldn't happen again. And then there is a note that says Daw Da Hiya is the name of a tribe located in Al-Sha'er, Yemen, that the girl belongs to. The girl gets pregnant and runs away, but her family finds her and kills her, honor killing. So I don't know if this is a modern story or if this is something that happened a very long time in the past. But obviously this is something that still happens to this day. And I know that it's kind of a difficult subject to discuss since we don't want to impose our cultural values on other societies. But at the same time, I am very, very much against oppression of women. I think everybody should be allowed to marry for love, ideally, and not be forced into marriage by anyone. Although I know that there are a lot of cultures where arranged marriages are still prevalent, and without coming down too hard on arrangements such as those, I do think that if at all possible, everyone should be able to choose who they spend their life with and who they end up married to. And obviously, if you go against your family's wishes, they can be upset at you, but certainly they shouldn't kill you, especially not in the name of religion, which is supposed to uphold the highest ideals and values. So hopefully that's not too controversial a thing to say, but I really do think that killing someone over following their heart is way out of line, and hopefully something that is not going to continue to happen. So it's unclear to me from these lyrics or this description whether this is an actual real story or if this is just an archetype of something that might have happened in like Old Testament days or perhaps in a slightly more modern time. But obviously we don't want people getting killed for following their hearts and being with the person that they love. So let's listen to this song and hear what it sounds like.
Back in ancient times, loving was a crime for a single girl like the beautiful Daw Da Hiya. Sisters barred her way, but she couldn't wait. She spurned her father's hand and took her man, despite tradition. Where a woman can't show her face, her life is ruled by men. That shouldn't happen again.
So I thought that was a really interesting combination of styles and elements. I really liked the beat and the funky bass line and the almost Spanish acoustic guitar playing. And then they had the harmonica at one point. I think it's really cool that Iggy Pop did that voiceover. It was not what I was expecting. And then the contrast of that with just Ofra's beautiful singing, which it's so authentic and interesting sounding, you know, like she just has so much of a haunting, otherworldly quality to her voice that I think she could sing over anything and it would sound beautiful. So kind of bringing all of those elements together and making it sound cohesive and making it work is a very impressive thing. If you told me all of these separate disparate elements on their own and told me they were all in a song, I would be like, okay, so Iggy Pop is like doing this voiceover and there's like a funky bass line and a harmonica and this like very Middle Eastern exotic kind of singing going on. I would not think that that would work, but somehow it does. It's very upbeat. I really, really enjoyed that. I love the dancing. The video obviously is very powerful. Another one of those kind of political cause videos, like the one that we looked at, the song for refugees, and obviously something that I think most of us could get behind. It's not controversial. We don't want people being killed in honor killings. So I really liked all of those elements. I love the combination of languages and how fluid Ofra is slipping between Arabic and English. And it had all the really nice characteristic things of her singing. She takes what could be a very simple melodic line and adds so many elements and ornaments and little grace notes and turns and riffs and runs around that basic melody that really, really make it impressive and beautiful. I especially enjoyed vocally the ad-libby runs at the end. So let's go back and listen to just one of those and really hone in on that. So the way that she uses her voice there, it just sounds like an instrument, right? It's like, ah. It almost doesn't sound like a human voice, right? It's like more of this like emotional gesture, and it's got, I mean, I keep coming back to those words haunting and otherworldly because that's really what her voice makes me think of. And whenever she has those ad-libs and those silulim, there's something that's like, that's so different from most other singers, and it really just transports you and puts you in like a different mood than like your everyday pop songs. So I thought it was really interesting, really cool combination of elements, very unique and not something that you hear every day. So I enjoyed it very much. I hope that you enjoyed my reaction, and I will see you guys here on Wednesday for another singing video. Until then, stay well, stay safe, and of course, happy singing.